Test the microphone. Sorry, I was muted. Ah, okay. Well, first and foremost, I just want to say good evening, everyone. Um, Thank you guys and ladies for tuning in to Knowledge and Relationships. Um, I know this is this is not like kind of like our usual stream to anyways, I'm sorry, I messed up my words, but um let me just get to a point. I do want to appreciate you guys for tuning into this because um this is not like one like the best days like to to really be streaming, but I'm glad that all of us will and you guys will get an opportunity to say goodbyes to our dear sister QB. Um um Man, you know, it is a very sad day for all of us, for the family, for her immediate family and friends. And but the best moments is when we're all like united together as one to really give honor to like our very own. So I don't want to hold everyone up for too long, but I just want to say um my parts for QB. Like QB, you was an awesome person. Um Man, one the best, I feel like the best decisions like that we ever made was like to like be connected, be a part of the Knowledge Relations family, have you host and lead ladies night, and that is something that I will always remember, always respect. And I have two small clips which is not going to take too long. So I just want to like play two clips for about QB. the first time we met, and there's another clip when we had our first time interview slash live talk with her. And I know we have other videos that's probably under the way, but bear with me with these two short clips. After that, um, Mr. Best in the World is going to help bring the people up on the panel. So, like I said, thank you everybody for tuning in. So let me go ahead and play this first clip. Queen B, the Q spot. What's up?
Hey y'all.
How you doing?
What's going on? I'm wonderful. Sorry I'm late.
No. You good. Actually, the main show is gonna start in 15 minutes.
Okay.
This is the pre-show, so you're right on time.
Okay.
You know, we're trying to get some more sexy ladies up in here as well too, though. So it's good to see your smile on your face. And Dom says, "Oh, we say Dom? I can't read lips that well."
No, she's muted.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to send some text. Tell people let's come in. We'll see.
Oh, okay. And Dom, you looking pretty good. All right. And now I'm gonna play like the second clip. I just want to make sure. Can everyone hear me right now? I just want to make sure my audio is good.
Mr. You good, M3. You good. You good.
Okay.
You good,
okay.
Bro.
All right. Thank you, bro. All right. Let me go ahead and play the next clip. Put the spotlight on QB.
Now, if there has any suggestions, throw them at me. A spiritual celestial being so divine, created over time, nothing short of sublime, operating in my ultimate femininity, acknowledging my ever-present masculinity, designed to be a seer of all things near and far, with an aura brighter than a spitting pulsar, drawing you into my magnetic force field, no fair warning to activate your safety shield, fully aware of the power I possess, yet seeking guidance from the universal abyss, unable to be defined because the words don't exist. Present-day tools can't complete the exhaustive list. Activate your third eye to engage in my essence. I already feel your thoughts with the gift of clairsentience. That's it.
Wow. Okay.
Let's give a round of applause for this one.
Most definitely.
All right. Let me go ahead and hide this. Okay, everybody. Thank you for taking the time to watch these two clips. Mr. Best in the World, anything that you want to say? Real quick.
M3, you could just bring up the Intellectual SoapBox channel, and like you could just play like random clips whenever you want to, like throughout people sharing. You know what I mean? So we're gonna let people, share. People in the chat, man, if y'all want to come up and say a few words, we will let you up, but there will be a timer. Okay. All right. So some of you, when you come up, there will be a timer for you. All right. No disrespect, but we really want people who are really connected to QB to really share and have that time. All right. All right.
All right. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna play a couple of snippets, okay?
All right, bro.
All right. So this should be okay. Here we go. Make sure it's good. Let me start off with, and bear with me, y'all. In the meantime, shout outs to everybody that's in the chat. I will take the time to highlight you guys, but right now I'm just trying to focus on this real quick. So if I don't get to you guys one by one yet, I do apologize. But I do see you guys in the chat, and definitely grateful that you guys are in there. So let me go ahead.
So this was our very first show together. This very first episode of Conversations. And for those who don't know, Conversations was something that was inspired by QB. The logo that you see, the Intellectual SoapBox logo, it'll be nothing without QB. You know what I'm saying? She spearheaded, our movement. And go ahead, M3. Go ahead, bro. You share.
All right, for sure. Let me go ahead and I'm going to play. I may skip a few, but let me see.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Welcome to a segment on the Intellectual SoapBox called QueBersations, and I am Q. So join me as we give you as I give you some cozy conversation. So I know it's only Tuesday, and people are still kind of finding their groove in the week, and so the topic for the day is setting the tempo for your life. Now I know that sometimes it's hard to set the tempo and decide, okay, this is how I want things to go on a daily basis, on an hour by hour, probably minute by minute basis. However, you do have some control over how things go. You just have to learn how to balance the internal natural things or your natural tempo versus the man-made um, or societal tempo. So first I want to give y'all just a little introduction about myself because I'm kind of new here. I am the new kid on the block. So my name is Quabila Jones, actually, and I've been working with Mr. Best in the World for a couple weeks now, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity. I host a show called the Q Spot Podcast and a few other projects, but that is my main project. And you can also catch me on KLEK 102.5 FM out of Jonesboro, Arkansas. So I'll bring you some Southern love already. And so I'm just excited about this opportunity.
Okay. Hold on for a second. All right. I'm gonna play so this was so like Mr. Best said, right? This was her first debut on the QueBersations. And man, that was a hell of a good show that they both performed. Um See, a lot of people don't know that behind the scenes, like QB was definitely a very hard worker. Despite like on her health challenges, like she put in some good groundwork, the graphic arts, like she pretty much like, did it all. You know what I mean? And can no one ever say anything about, the amount of work ethic that she really put in, the amount of care that she put in into the live streams. I'm gonna play excuse me. I'm gonna go to our first
Yeah, she
debut.
did. She did all the thumbnails. She did,
Yeah.
as M3 was saying, she did all that stuff. The only thing I did, I just hit live. And I want to also thank B-Eazy and DJ Eddie King and also UM3 for providing me with our intro and outro. The only thing I hit live was, and I just highlighted the comments and I brought people up. And she did it. When it came to the show, she was the one. You know what I mean? And she was truly, the best in the world for real. I know that's my moniker, but she truly was that completely. Go ahead, M3.
Most definitely, man. Thank you for sharing, Mr. Best. Um, I'm about to pull up her debut clip. I think it is it this one? No, that's not this one. Bear with me. Oops, excuse me. Bear with me on this one. Because we do have a lot of clips. I'm trying to find the very first one where she held her. Let's see, the ladies' night. I think it is. Okay, let me show this one real quick. If I could screen share this. Okay. Oops. All right. Give me a minute, y'all. It's a process trying to do a screen share, but um okay. So I'm not gonna play this clip yet because even though this was the first time that QB actually kind of like stepped in, but in this clip, she pretty much like helped took over um for a ladies' night, but at the time she was filling in for someone as a backup. But lo and behold, um, and this, like I said, this was the best decision that was ever made. Um, QB wound up being the new leader for ladies' night. So I wanted to show you guys this because just in case if anybody was like, "Well, this wasn't the First time we saw her at Ladies Night. Well, this is the first that she came in present to step in. But however, the next clip that I want to show you is the one when she first led Ladies Night. And if I could pull this up real quick. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. All right, excuse me for a second. Oh boy, I'm sorry. We're having shit. We're having some technical problems real quick. So, Mr. Best, do you mind if you share something real quick while I kind of fix this?
Yeah, and also
Okay.
what I'll do now, I'll let some people up to share. So I'm gonna let Peace of My Mind. I'm gonna let you up first, sister, and I want you to share some thoughts about QB.
Okay.
Hey guys,
How
thank
you
you.
doing?
Hey,
Hey,
fam.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you good.
ma'am.
Thank you guys for allowing me to come up and share. She's definitely a pleasure and joy for me to work with and speak with. A lot to look forward to, but I will say that I appreciate the energy and everything that she did give to each and every one of us while she was here. Just I'm gonna definitely miss her laugh and her smile.
Thank you.
She was truly a blessing. Um, uh, and like you said, you know, um, just good energy and a very good woman to listen to and hear from online. So, I might have a little bit more to say later if I can, but I just want to say that, and I'm very grateful that I got a chance to engage and work with her, and very thankful to have her as a sister. So, thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, thank you, Peace of My Mind. Thank you. I'm gonna bring up Bolo TV next. You know what I mean, Bolo, definitely share something, brother. Um,
Hey, thank you for
thank you for
having me.
being
I hope
here.
thank you, thank you. Um, wow. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for having me up here. Um, I want to thank everyone for coming in for this honor, an invite to speak on a strong, beautiful mother, sister, fighter, friend. I didn't have the pleasure of knowing QB long. However, from the looks of it, she left a very, very remarkable mark on everyone in this room and outside of it. The Bible says in Luke 6:43 through 45, for a good tree does not bear bad fruit, nor does a bad tree bear good fruit. The little that I knew of her and the few times that I was on stage with QB, she was a good tree. And what are the attributes of a good tree? A good tree loves, forgives, it's loyal, it's kind, it's charitable, generous, patient, it's protective, it's nourishing, it's caring, thoughtful, devoted, brave, courageous, adventurous, considerate, inspirational, tender, warm, funny, always truthful, and by her own words, intentional. Cubilla Jones, you are a good tree. May God cover you and your spirit. May you rest in glory. And may our Lord and Savior encamp his angels around your family to give them comfort in this time of loss. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. I'm gonna bring up um, Lady Phoenix. Bring her up next. Hey, Lady Phoenix. Hey, Lady Sophia. How you doing?
Hey, 84. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. What's going on? Maintaining.
This was my sister. I love her. I'm blessed that it was so windy. A little bit of storms in here in Texas, but like I said, some someone touched my hand, and I looked around and didn't see anybody. And I remember just crying, 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 and I was like, I can't dance with my sister. So I'm glad angels put it in my soul that, hey, your sister's here. Let her go home. So, Father, I love you. I'm glad she is with you. And I love you, QB. I love you for the I love you for the life you had that no one knew about. That's precious, that's priceless. That's all that I have to say. God is good for the fact that you meant so much to people, and it didn't need to take 50 something years. It just took you and what you had. May everybody be blessed. And while we're here to say it, I'm going to tell everybody I love you. Thank you for being my family. Tammy and QB, I told them, I said, y'all are showing me how to be a mature woman. And I remember just feeling that in my soul to have the positivity, to have negativity in the past, but the positivity is just flowing with these two women. And I love you so much, QB.
Lady Phoenix, thank you. We love you. Thank you so much, sister. I'm gonna bring up somebody next. She used to always pick on him, but she did it out of love. You know what I'm saying? Bring up my brother, man. Wealth Talk Production. My brother Wally. Wally, what's up, man?
What's going on, people? What's going on? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Wally. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, well,
Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. But
Anything you want to share, bro?
I mean, this is as much as I can say. I mean, as far as meeting Queen and everything, because I believe I met her through you when you started up your channel and you started up your show. So when I first met her, it was through you, and she was good people, as always. Very able to connect with, able to have great conversations with, and just very much peaceful. It's just crazy how like I told you before when you gave me the bad news, because usually when you don't see someone for a long time, you question what could happen, and it's like next thing you know, when you get that news, it's like, well, damn. And it's like your thoughts already, you already had your thoughts on, oh, okay, yeah. Basically, I figured what I figured. And it sucked. But I mean, overall, I mean, she's just a good, genuine person, and it just sucked that she had to pass. She had to move on to the afterlife. Um, Especially, because the last time I can remember this very well. The last time we actually talked was the last time when it was me, Razi, and I think it was someone else amongst you and her who was on the panel, and she said that I think it was Alonzo. I think Alonzo was there at that time, and she wanted to have a panel where me, Razi, and Alonzo, and we talk about finances or whatever. I mean, amongst those topics, and sad enough now it can never be done because now she's moved on. So it sucks.
Man, thank you for sharing, brother. And three, if you could put the link in the chat for people who want to, come up, say a few words before we bring up her close personal friends and family. So, you know what I mean? You muted him, three.
Yeah, I'm going to post this right now, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this pin to the top. I know we do have some other guests that wants to come up, but hang in there just for a few minutes, okay? Um,
We should give them like what, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, there go Jay Takashi.
mhm.
All right, I'm bringing Jay Takashi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring him in right now. So Jay, what's going on, brother? How you doing today, man? Any thoughts you want to share about QB?
Um, no, like it's not about me. I mean, I appreciate you asking what about me, but like, this is about a person that who's close to us. So, like, whatever's going on with me can just, I can deal with that on my own time. I'm just here to pay some respects to our sister QB. This news hit me hard because I'm tired of freaking losing people. I'm really getting pissed off at that right now. I'm really tired of that. But I'm gonna share a few words, literally, about her. So I met her through my man 84 and through the topics that she brought every Wednesday or Tuesday. I was able to come on up. I kind of wish I was to a little bit of. I kind of wish I was on a bunch more of them whenever she was on, because, like I said, she set the tone, atmosphere of what a mother, quote unquote, like a family member would have. And it's callous to say this, but I think more often than not, like I did consider her to have that lost aunt that I never had. So, with the way she would speak, the atmosphere that she would bring for you to come in a conversation and talk with her, but just have this brotherly nature to her that most people couldn't really understand unless you were in a conversation with her. And to see the life of a wonderful person go is damaging to a lot of things, and for life of me, I can't fucking stand it. But what I'm gonna always remember is the things that we talked about, the atmosphere she brought, the people she touched, but also what it honestly means to be a damn well good human being and a person that stuck to her kindness and her goodness that she touched others with. I don't want anybody to ruin that about her. Now I can't speak more on family or more family ties, but I want to say this: respect to the family members out there. And like I said, she was a wonderful woman and wonderful lady. Um, and she should be remembered as a really good human being and a person that was loved by other people. Nothing more I need to say, no more less, and just pay the respects and respect and respect to the journey she's on right now. And
Thank you, Jay. Oh,
yeah, and just and to everybody here, man, I just want to say they're never lost or forgotten. They're always with us. Whether that is a cliche, I don't care whether you believe it or not. I think those people have shaped you in some way to be a little bit better, and also they've influenced you in your life. So I don't want anybody to think that means nothing. You remember every action that you had with that person. So no, it doesn't go away. I just want to end it right there.
all right.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
Jay.
Jay. Thank
Oh,
you.
sorry, guys.
Mhm.
Hold on, piece of my mind. Go ahead in three.
Okay. Um, there's one little clip I wanted to play real quick, and then after I play this clip, this is like the debut when QB first officially host Ladies Night. After that, then whoever else is up, right? We're gonna let our viewers, our main folks come up, and then close friends and personal family members, will be able to come up so they can also share their piece about QB. But let me go ahead and play this real quick. All right. Sorry, it took me a while for me to get it all together, but
Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome to another Saturday night with knowledge and relationships. Tonight is ladies' night. I have a full panel of wonderful ladies, beautiful, gorgeous ladies. We're here to give you some knowledge on tonight and share our ideas on the topics. I want to first say welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey ladies, and let's do a vibe check. So I'm coming to you with some sparkling water, no name because they're not paying us. That's why it's in a car. So anyway, let's just go in order. Miss Yara, how you doing? What's the vibe like?
Ooh, I came ready. Came ready with some whiskey. My little
All right, come
cocktail
on,
here.
girl.
Getting in the mood. It's Saturday, and bottle of water. We have to stay hydrated.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm ready. Ready for what
Let's
is coming.
go. All right, Miss Mimsy.
Honestly, I've been inspired now to drink myself some wine for ladies' night. So I will join Miss Yareta, okay, Miss Yara, over there with a fun beverage tonight. And I'm just excited. I'm ready.
All right, thank
Money for this class.
Degrees, if you have a degree and you can have everything in place, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But if it's, it's a big wigs, students, it's going to become, for may as well.
Yes, ma'am. Just do it for yourself as a sense of accomplishment. Nobody else matters. It's for you.
That's right. And we don't want you to be a robot, Sophia. No robot.
Thank you. You would keep me out of your club, Queen, if I became
That's
a robot.
right. I sure am.
Awesome. I just wanted to play this quick snippet, everyone, because that was the first that QB actually stepped up to host, be the official host for like ladies' night, and then since then, she has helped us out with the thumbnails for ladies' night. She helped us out with the topics for ladies' night. Like everything was just a breeze, and it was just very easy on our part in the production. So QB was definitely no slouch. She never really complained. She never had any attitude problems towards any of the ladies, or even if there was any adversity, QB will always just address the situation and always focus to move forward and to continue on creating a positive change. Because that's all what QB ever wanted. She just wanted people to be uplifted, to be in good spirits, and also to be intentional.
Yeah. And I just love the fact that she brought a lot of energy to it. You know what I mean? All the energy. So Peace of My Mind, I'm gonna let you share. But first I'm gonna bring up Princess K. I'm gonna let Princess K go first. Then Peace of My Mind, you can say your piece, and then I'll bring up everybody else. Princess K, what's going on, family? Anything you want to share about QB? Hey, family.
I don't have long. And can you guys hear me? It's kind of loud where I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
You sound fine.
Okay. I just want to say, in the time that I knew Q, she's just someone who's just a person of grace and class, just the sweetest heart. And I just love how she'll directly say what she means and means what she says, but the way she does it is just so sensitive to whoever she's talking to. And in a short span of time, she was a friend and like the big sister almost that I never had in my life. And I feel touched, and I'm grateful that me and all the other people that are connected to this channel here got to actually interact with her and get to know her. I mean, she had such a beautiful spirit. And out of everything, her touch on this world, even if her physical body is not here, the touch, the influence that she made in the time that she was on here and posting her videos, it will never go. So I just pray for her family, her son, her goddaughter, everybody, that they would just be comforted in this time of need and mourning. And I pray for all those who were sincerely touched by her and her beautiful spirit. Just, she's a beautiful person, but her spirit was just amazing. So I just want to say my piece, and I have to go, but I just thank you all for doing this and for creating this space for us to just give our respects. And again, I love everybody here. I love her. I love the people that are in the comments who I don't know personally, but I love everybody. And I pray that, we all would remember her fondly and just remember her touch on us. That's all.
Thank you, Princess K. Appreciate you. Peace of my mind.
Very
Go ahead and
beautiful
share your
words.
piece, and I'm going to bring up the other two people I'm going to bring up.
Yeah, I just wanted to say how absolutely gorgeous she was. She was such a diva. If you look, her eyeshadow even matched the topic sometime. She was so beautiful inside and out. Um, just looking at the replays and everything, like beauty is only skin deep, but everything about her matched. So yeah, she's just really going to be missed, and that was really nice smile to see. And I'm thankful that we can, at least go back and see her over and over again. So, but most importantly, we still have the love that she gave us, the knowledge, the wisdom. We still had those things to carry on, and like everyone has been saying, we can love each other and empower each other a little bit more, because I'm sure that's the standard that she has for us.
Yeah. I'm going to bring up two people who are very important to me. Ladies' Night, when we started as a group, it was all about women empowerment. It was all about making sure that women had a voice, that their voices was heard. And QB, along with these two ladies, definitely brought that energy. And I want to tell both of them that she loved them, I love them, and I want to personally thank them for bringing, our vision to life. So I got to bring up Queen Forever 2K, and I got to bring up Mrs. M3.
All right, now peace of mind and Wally. I'm gonna bring you guys like in the down. No, sorry, in the backstage for a second. So
Okay,
you
no
give them
problem.
just share. No problem. I got
Yeah,
you.
that's all right. Yeah, I'm gonna step down though. All right.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Wally.
Thanks, Wally.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. It's a little
Hey,
crazy
Queen.
where I'm at. Sorry if I have to dip out every now and then. I have a
Good evening, everybody.
hello.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see. Queen. Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry. I
Queen,
just
you gonna
want
go
to.
first?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is.
I mean, because I might have to mute myself and handle something over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go while I have a moment. I'm still in shock. It doesn't feel real, and our little back and forth conversations and you know off the scenes, you know, conversations as well. I felt like I had an auntie on the YouTube streets. Yeah, I mean, it hit me hard, and it's hitting me harder today than uh the other day. But I just feel like I was blessed to interact with her and have conversations with her while she was still here. And little bit that I did hear is that, despite what she was going through, she showed up and she never allowed anything or anyone take her out of character. She always had a smile on her face, her nails beat, and her eye makeup on point, you know. And I think the impact she made in her city, I pray that people don't forget. Her family, I send my prayers and condolences to them. You know, I never want to live and say I wish I would have, you know, and right now I feel like I wish I would have called her a little bit more or sent her a text message here and there when I knew that she was sick, but I wanted to give her a space that she asked for. But I thought about her a lot. But it just, yeah, life is short, and it's hard, you know. It's hard because as much as you think that there wasn't a connection, there was a deep connection, you know. And I do feel like a big part of knowledge and relationships and intellectual soapboxes is gone. And I hope that we can continue to share clips of her, replay shows, you know, and keep keep Tuesday nights classy and a women's night as well, because I think that's she came and stepped in and she brought an essence that none of us had. And yeah, her presence will forever be missed. And yeah, um, yeah, just, you know, I miss you. You know, I love you. And I'm glad you're not in pain anymore. That's it. Oh, and I just want to say thank you for everyone who's had little shows, Bolo and Truth. Um, yeah, just really showing the love to the family over here, and yeah, paying respects to QB. Thank you.
Thank you, Queen.
Thank you, Queen. Mrs. M3.
You're muted. Okay. Go ahead, Mr. M3. Can you go ahead?
I have a delay on my end because my microphone is really low. So hopefully you don't have an echo as I'm speaking. Is it thumbs up? You all can hear me okay? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, Mrs. M3. You good?
Yeah. She's having technical problems with her own personal cell phone, but if you can share, go ahead and share, Mrs. M3.
Okay. So I just wanted to say I appreciate Mrs. Kabila so very much. She came to Knowledge and Relationships at a time a little bit, I think the guys had established this coffee dates, hashtag coffee dates thing. And she so eloquently just married that concept in with the ladies' night. She was like, so what you sipping on? You know? And she would go around at the beginning of every show and ask us, what do we have? Even if it was water, you know? And it was just such a like little ladylike thing to bring to the hashtag coffee dates theme that the guys had just spun out. And she would end every evening with be intentional. And I think that's something that's a part of her page. And it's like the legacy of her be intentional. Like, you know, what are you going to do on purpose to be, you know, a good example in your community, to your people? She brought a lot to just our space to just show love. She turned her tests and tribulations into testimonies and shared on our platform, but on even in Arkansas on her radio station, she was reaching out to African American young people to make them leaders, to help them to do something in like entrepreneurial and in communications, you know, in her community. And personally, you know, her end of lifetime, she was working on her health. And I was able to have a front seat to the things that she was doing, able to talk with her and phone, what's that, Telegram, you know, we'd send each other messages and things like that. And just the testimony right when she had started getting sick, and I was like, I don't know why I haven't heard from her. You know, I was feeling kind of sad, kind of down, and then she come back with a big, you know, girl, let me tell you, this is what happened, and you know, my family had my phone, and I was, you know, not feeling well, and then I woke up on a Monday, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's a lot, you know, and that was the first time like we really knew something was going on with her health. She was battling so bad. And I think that was a realization, like she was really, you know, going through so much and still able to give so much. And I was just in awe, you know. She and I are age mates. We were born the same year. And just a beautiful light to the generations behind her. And just reaching to those that are ahead of her for wisdom. It's a perfect example of everything that we talked about on Ladies Night and helping. We're in the middle. We're still not old enough to have all the wisdom there is to gather, and then we're still at an age where generations are below us, looking for guidance. And I love her for that, and I hope that her legacy continues, and I hope that all of us are intentional on purpose. I love you, Keela. Take care.
That was beautiful.
Thank y'all for being here.
M3.
Tribute for her.
I want to say something real quick before you share the next clip, M3.
All right, go ahead.
You know, QBeela was a perfect mix of Queen and Mrs. M3. It was like she was both of them at the same time, like literally. It's amazing how her personality was both their personalities at the same time. And when she stepped in, it was just a perfect, like, she was the perfect person just to come in. It was just perfection, like literally. Oh man. Go ahead, M3. Go ahead and share the clip, man.
Man, thank you, Mr. Best. Yeah, that I never really look at it that way, but it is kind of funny thinking about it, right? Let me share the clip, right? This is so the first clip when I had shared before, right, was a snippet of our live talk with QB. But Laura Winner, I'm kind of glad that I actually stumbled upon something that was like an important message of her attention. So let me go ahead and I'm going to play that.
Oh, man. There's a whole story behind the B, partly because of my name. And that's how I used to tell people how to pronounce my name. I'm like QueBeela, QUB as in B, Bumblebee. You know, anyway, so, and then that sound, B-I, when I would write it out, I would write B-E-E. So that's one part of it. And so then my radio family, they call me QB, QUE, B-E. And then as I was going through a dark moment in my life, I started researching spirit animals and totems and things of that nature. And I just gravitated toward the bee. So they're short and stubby and little short wings, and they're chunky, and you know, they're not supposed to really be able to do as much as they do. I'm like, okay, I'm short and chubby. And you know, look at all I've accomplished, and I just resonated with the bee. They do so much, and they're so vital to our society. So that's me. Anyway, so
that's why I got the yellow shirt on.
Actually, this was a shirt of convenience.
Okay.
But I love it just the same. It's, I don't know, something about yellow on melanin skin. It just loves us. So
Okay. I thought it was channeling like your inner beehive, so I was just wondering. That's all.
I didn't think about that, but I think yellow kind of brightens up your mood and brightens the day. And I don't know, just It's a bright, fun, happy color. Anyway. But anyway, back to the bees.
So, man,
Man.
Yo,
yeah.
that's
So,
so true though. I know.
Man.
I don't remember catching that part of because I was in and out watching it, but that's
Mm-hmm.
funny. That's true. The bees are so underrated, but they do so much, you know.
yeah.
Man.
Well,
So,
I'm gonna bring up peace my mind. I'm gonna bring you back in, sister. All right. I also want to bring up somebody who's really, really, very, very close to QB. In fact, QB brought her on. I think Ladies Night, and she brought her on Conversations. And this is somebody that I really appreciate. She's a wonderful sister, a great content creator, and definitely one of QB's closest friends. Want to bring up Porch Time with Miss McKinney, the podcast. Miss McKinney, is there anything you want to share about QB? We can't. Your sound is off, family. We can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Miss McKinley, we can't hear you, unfortunately. Oh, I was gonna say
All
she
right,
have to
she'll be
go to the
back. She'll be
settings.
back.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if you could bring up the last show that we did in 3. I'm gonna look it up right now. But everybody can continue to share, their thoughts and things of that nature.
Sure. Let me say this before you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Before you guys continue, right? Someone's trying to. One of our knowledge and relationships on like DJ Eddie King, and shout outs to Mr. Stanley as well too, because Stan compiled with some clips. DJ Eddie King is having some technical issues, but he just sent me a short clip, and he's trying to send me some more clips. So I'm gonna be behind the scenes trying to upload as much as I can. Hopefully, it will work. But I want people to anybody can just come up, share. Mr. Best will bring us up there as well too. People in the chat, salutes to Marcus, Princess K, and everyone else. If you guys want to come up and say some more words, please feel free to. The link is pinned to the top.
Thank you, thank you, Miss McKinney. I don't know if we can hear you. Yeah, her sound is still out. You may have to go to settings, and then you go to settings, go to audio. Okay, so you're gonna come back. Queen, is there anything you want to say?
Oh, the one thing I wanted to say, I know peace of mind
Hold
is
on,
here.
Queen, let me see something.
Okay.
Hold on. Miss McKinney?
Oh, we still can't hear her.
We still can't hear you.
Wait, okay, Miss McKinney. Wait, don't back out yet. You may have to go to your settings. If you're on your mobile phone, under your settings, go to audio and look for a microphone or speaker. Microphone will let you know where the source is coming from. You may have to select a different source because that's probably what's going on. So once you probably get that together, we should be able to hear you.
May I just say something, guys?
Go ahead.
I think she also had, a very nurturing way of, engaging and even helping others share their stories and connect with each other, even though we probably weren't even noticing it at the time. So I just want to mention that too. Those are gifts. Not everybody can do that. And as we're speaking, some things just come across. So I don't have everything like all the way out. So, as we're talking, I just want to like jump in and share, but that's something I was thinking about too. Just her way of welcoming everyone and making everyone feel they like they had a safe space, but she also meant it too. So, yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm trying to look on the private chat. Miss McKinney, I think is saying something. I don't know if she hasn't said anything yet. Okay.
Yeah, so more videos is coming along the way. So just want to let you guys know.
Okay. Okay. Um, with that being said, I'm about to send you something in 3. Something I want you to play. Okay. While we wait, I wanted to. I definitely want to bring this person up, and I definitely want them to share. Um, this is somebody who, you know, definitely love QB on a level that, you know, none of us are probably going to understand because she had a closeness to her that was beyond anything that we could comprehend. You know, when you lose a family member, it means a lot. You know, it sticks with you, stays with you, it never goes away. You know, and I definitely want to salute to the Jones Harden family. I definitely want to salute to the Henderson family, and I'm gonna bring up QB's sister, the wonderful, the incredible, the beautiful Mrs. Gwen Henderson.
Hi, everyone. I am humbled beyond anything I can ever tell you. I am Q's older sister. We called her Hashi. I am much older than Q. I was pregnant with my son at the time that my mother was pregnant with Q. And I never forget getting the call. I'm a couple months in, getting the call and saying I'm pregnant. And I'm like, well, how did that happen? But my mother was still in her early 40s at the time. And I remember the name. And for years it took me forever to spell her name correctly. And I remember this beautiful baby that was gifted to us, and she came out bossy. I mean, her little head would just shake from side to side. And when she was old enough to just mumble, she would point her finger at us and shake her head. And I said, she is going to tell the world what's going on. We were extremely close. Even though she was my baby sister, she felt more like my daughter, my best friend, my angel, my own spirit. When I hear talk of how she showed up in spite of, you have no idea. In 2009, she was contracted with, we discovered she had lymphedema. A little bump on her ankle that very quickly became something bigger than we could have ever imagined. Here I watched a woman who never called for help, who never complained, who always smiled. And there were few times that she would call me and she said, I just want to cry. I just want to cry. I just want to let it loose. And so she would. And then she would say, I'm so sorry because so many people have it worse than me. And I was like, no, baby, no. No, you're doing your fair share. I literally watched my sister, my beautiful baby sister, lose everything. She lost the ability to work. She worked in nonprofit and she loved her babies. She worked with the kids. Lymphedema took away her ability to drive, so she rode. Then it took away her ability to ride. And so she found a way to connect. The one thing that was really clear about Q more than anything else was that she never saw what she lost. She always saw what she had left and how to magnify that, how to manifest what she wanted to give to the world in a big and profound way. And I watched this disease take her from being able to walk 100% on her own. So she says, okay, I'll use a cane. Okay, then I need a walker. Okay, well, I need a wheelchair. Because somebody set up some lights here so I could do my makeup. I need to do my nails because I got to show up in my best light so that I can give to all that I have. What we saw on the top can't even come close. It can't not come close to what she was dealing with on the bottom from the waist down. They showed that clip of her in the orange on Ladies' Night, I think it was, or yeah, in the orange. I actually visited with her that day. She did not feel good. She said, I don't know, sis, if I can make it. And yet she did. Because she said, if I don't have anything else, I have breath in my body, I can sit up, I can make up, so I can show up. She and she never ever gave up. Her body gave out. I watched my sister go to be completely 100% immobile for over a year. But as long as she could sit up, she was going to show up. She always said, but just because that's gone, that means this is better. If my legs are gone, then I can use my hands better. If if my toes are gone, then my brain will move more. She was always thinking, she was always inspiring, and she's always donating. She lit Jonesboro, Arkansas up. They had her on the radio the day that she passed. The mayor is coming in to do a proclamation for her. Tentatively, the services are Saturday, September the 14th. And we've got to rent a hall at the university because it's way too many people to fit in the 300 capacity church that she belonged to. She couldn't go to church physically, but she made sure she was always at church. She couldn't get up and do her open mic poetry physically, but she never stopped being poetic. She said, if I can't get on the mic, then guess what? Bring the mic to me. She was my hero. She was my angel. She's my angel. She inspired me in a way you have no idea. And when she talked about being intentional, the young lady talked about how she would make her makeup match whatever it is she was engaged in. She was extremely intentional because she wanted everybody to grasp the full effect of what was being delivered. There is absolutely, I'm absolutely speechless. To say I'm heartbroken, I'm heartbroken. To say I'm angry, I'm freaking angry. Because of all the people in all the world, I always said, why her? But the more that we saw being taken away from her, the more she saw that she could give. Okay, I got to give more. I got to do more. I mean, I don't even know how to put it into words. Every single show she did with you guys, she Marco Poloed me to show me her look. Hey, sis, here I go. Here I go. I'm going to get them and I'm going to give them. She loved you guys in a way. She talked, she was so excited when she got the opportunity. I said, please, Lord, let them know what they are about to receive. And so I'm humbled, I'm grateful. And for me and the family, I want to say thank you. There's a hurt in my heart that I don't even know how to describe, but yet there's a joy in my spirit because I know she's free. But I cannot imagine. I talk to my sister every single day. I cannot imagine not talking to her. So every day I still Marco Polo her because every day she still gives me something to be intentional about. And just when I think I can't, she reminds me, why not? Because if you don't have that, at least you have this. Use it. She was phenomenal. in so many ways. I mean, she was phenomenal. On her back, I watched her grow in communication. I watched her get her bachelor's degree. She still had about 15% mobility, and they made accommodations for her. By the time it was time for her to get her master's degree, she could no longer walk, but she got a master's degree. She achieved her dream, which being a Delta Sigma Theta sorority. All of this she did while she was continuing to inspire, create, uplift, embrace, and love and give joy on her back. She did more immobile than most of us will ever achieve in our lifetime. Oh, she's a queen. She is
Amen.
definitely a queen. And so I want to say thank you. Thank you. I love my baby sister. I love her beyond measure. I'm having a hard time believing that we are talking about her in this sense. But I appreciate hearing that you guys will continue to share her, with yourselves and with others through the videos. Thank you. That's all she wanted, was to make you smile, make you think, and make you understand how to be intentional. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I mean, QB
Thank you.
has touched like a lot of us, you know, and it's not just like um, just what a person brings, but it's just what a person's heart is. Like it's the words can't really describe the amount of heart and the love that she cared for all of us. Like who would have ever known that although we may have not met her in person and most of us are far away, but who would ever know that she would have touched so many people, like in YouTube, in social media, in the chat. And so like it wouldn't really sit well in our conscience just to sit back and just say, well, rest in peace. We have to like at least show and let people know. If you didn't know who QB was, this is the opportunity now for you to get to know her through her love. Because her legacy, especially in non relationships, the intellectual soapbox, and throughout social media, will continue to live on. And I hope that people, when they see the amount of care that she put into it, that they'll understand that look, God definitely calls us angels for a purpose. And she served her purpose while she was here on this earth, despite of any of the health challenges.
Well, I do want to say this. When I tell you she looked for what she had and how to use it, as her ability to be mobile declined, she found that precious, precious space called social media, and she worked it. She said, if I can't get there on my feet, I can get there. And what she did was she reached more people than she ever thought she would be able to through social media. So again, she used what she had. She found what was available so that she could continue her work, which was loving.
Amen to that. Amen.
Amen. I wonder, for sound, Miss McKinney, is your sound on?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we
Yes,
hear you very
ma'am.
well.
Yes, ma'am.
Praise God. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you guys for having this platform for us to be able to do this. My heart was hurt to hear about Miss Q. I met her through social media. Just like her sister said, she is a social media champ. And I came to her, or I met her at a time when I was not thinking that podcasting was going to continue to work for me. I felt very down and felt like I didn't have any support. And she came along and said, I'm going to support you. And that's exactly what she did. She gave me so much encouragement, even in hearing her stories about her sicknesses and what she was going through. It still encouraged me. I am really jealous that I did not get the time that some of you guys have had with Miss Q, because I know, just as you guys have said, her spirit is something that you really wanted to be around. So prayers for the family and for her son, praying that you're able to draw from God's strength until your own natural strength is there. We love you, Miss Q, and I'm still going to be sharing you, ma'am. Rest in love.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Miss Kinley. Okay, so
Thank you.
thank you, Mr. Best. I'm going to play this song. It's going to be in the background, and I think maybe if I could avoid YouTube takedown or whatever, because they're a little mess. But I'm going to play it from my phone, and you guys will be able to hear it. What I'm going to do, right? I'm going to play this song. I'm going to put everybody goes into the backstage, including myself. Okay. After that, then I have a couple more clips that I'm going to play. I'm going to probably replay the first two clips, and then I have some more clips courtesy by DJ Eddie King, and then after that, then either we close out or we probably have a few more words to say. But just want to let people know in the chat, everyone is welcome to come up. Sister Anya, I see you in the chat. Salute to you. B-Eazy, I see you too. If you guys would wish to come up, don't hesitate. The link is pinned to the top. All right. So I'm gonna put everybody in the back so to clear myself.
Salute, family.
Sorry, guys. I forgot that by me backing out, you wasn't able to hear the music. I'm sorry. Um, Let me play it one more time for you guys. I'll just make it short for like 10 seconds. Sorry about that. I totally forgot.
What we're making is history, fooling impossibility, making love not a fantasy. Love is true, love is you, making storybook dreams come true, feeling just enough love for two. There's such magic in being with you. Love is true, love is you. I think you are a perfect angel. Clap your hands if you will.
Okay. Okay. I want to bring everybody up. Oops. Oh, sorry, Mr. Best. Go ahead. All right. Real quick. I want to. Oh, actually, let's bring Sister Anya in here. Sister Anya, good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Hey everybody.
Hey, Sister Anya,
Hey, how
what's
are you?
going on? Anything you would like to share about QB?
Yeah. First I want to thank you, Miss Gwen, for sharing that such amazing story about QB. Just listening to it was just so inspiring. So I thank you for trusting us with that information, and I pray that what you shared will inspire so many that are here today and that will listen back to this stream. I thank you, Intellectual SoapBox, for encouraging me to watch a lot of QB streams, because I probably wouldn't have been able to have as much access to how amazing she was if I wasn't able to see some of the videos. So I thank you for that. And first of all, she's absolutely beautiful. And how do you smile with your whole face like that? She is just absolutely beautiful. So I just wanted to come up and say that while I may not have had the relationship that each one of you have had, I pray that I am constantly watching her videos and just growing from that. So like I said, I thank you again, and thank you, Miss Gwen. I love her so much just from listening to her, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anya. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. So I have 2 extra clips from DJ Eddie King. So what I'm going to do, because the first 2 clips I did play it in the beginning. This was before more people started to show up. I'm going to play DJ Eddie King's clips, and I'm going to play this clips that Stan sent me. So from last to first. So let's go ahead.
After that M3, you wanna share after that? And then I'll share.
I definitely will.
And then I have Mrs. Henderson. I'll have you close us out.
If you don't
Okay.
mind. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and play this one.
Hey y'all, what's poppin'? Happy Saturday. I am the hostess of Ladies Night on Knowledge and Relationships. I am joined by my wonderful queen sister, Mrs. M3. How you doing, ma'am?
Good. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Nice to see y'all. Well, we are here. Knowledge and Relationships Ladies Night.
Yes. So I want to acknowledge Marcus, who always comes through and shows us the love, and of course our moderators in the background, who I call our security.
Mr.
So
G4, what it do? Hey.
All right. And then we're going to play like the next clip. And shout out to Marcus. He's always here. So appreciate you, my brother. All right. Let's go ahead and roll the next one. And also, too, I want to keep in mind, there was so much more that we wanted to share with QB and also have a nice touch up on music, but due to the technical issues and limitation on time, this was like as much as we was able to offer you guys. But let's go ahead and play the next one.
Okay. There's a term that I became familiar with last year as I was working on a Kwanzaa celebration, and I haven't always been in this space, but I'm here now and I'm going to stay here. I've been working on Kwanzaa celebrations for the radio station I work with for about 5 years now. And I am loving learning more and more about the different African principles from all over the continent. There's still so much more to learn. But it's not a phrase, it's a word. It's called Ubuntu, Ubuntu. And it's a Zulu word, and it means I am because we are. And I just feel like as women, I am where I am because of all the other women that has come before me, all of the other paths they have laid out, all the other seeds they have planted. Now I am reaping the benefits of the shade trees, of the seeds they planted many years and many whatever ago. So in my age, I can say this from my age perspective, I do feel like I have a sense of responsibility to teach the younger generations everything I can. I know we don't live in the height of civil rights movements. However, there's always still something going on that needs our attention. We should never be asleep at the wheel. And I'm not trying to make this some political activist conversation. However, I just feel that we as women, and especially women of color, minority women, have been overlooked, pushed around, pushed under for so long. And it's time to just say, okay, enough is enough. Now, if there has any suggestions, throw them at me. A spiritual celestial being so divine, created over time, nothing short of sublime, operating in my ultimate femininity, acknowledging my ever-present masculinity, designed to be a seer of all things near and far, with an aura brighter than a spinning pulsar, drawing you into my magnetic force field, no fair warning to activate your safety shield, fully aware of the power I possess, yet seeking guidance from the universal abyss, unable to be defined because the words don't exist. Present day tools can't complete the exhaustive list. Activate your third eye to engage in my essence. I already feel your thoughts with the gift of clairsentience. That's it.
Wow. Okay.
Let's give a round of
Yeah.
applause for this one.
Most definitely.
Queen B, the Q spot. What's up?
Hey y'all.
How you
Hey,
doing?
what's going on?
How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Sorry I'm late.
No, you good. Actually, the main show is gonna start in 15 minutes. This is
Okay.
the pre-show, so you're right on time.
Okay.
We're trying to get some more sexy ladies up in here as well too, though. So it's good to see your smile on your face. And Dom says, "Oh, we say Dom? I can't read lips that well."
No, she's muted. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to send some texts. Tell people let's come in. We'll see.
Oh, okay. And Dom, you looking pretty good. Question: was it? Somebody said they couldn't hear. Anybody else heard that?
Oh, I think it was Miss McKinney. I heard you. Miss McKinney will be back. I think she can't hear. There she goes. She's back.
Oh, okay.
Before we continue, I wanna
Brother
I
Voughn.
definitely wanna give a shout out to the incredible Mr. Vouaghn Bryant. Mr. Bryant has helped me, along with QB, along with Lola and Marcus, to build Intellectual SoapBox and build non relationships. So, Mr. Bryant, please share your thoughts and everything that you think about QB. So, thank you.
Thank you. Wow. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
You know what I would say about her is that what a beautiful soul. You know what a beautiful spirit she had. Very inviting. You know, she never made you feel uncomfortable in a conversation. You know, and she definitely knew how to carry one. You see what I'm saying? She exuded, if I could say the word exuded, but she would exude femininity. You see what I'm saying? Her hair was always coiffed and she looked great. See what I'm saying? She was so fresh and so clean. You know, she made you want to be a part of the conversation, you know. And man, let me tell you, what an excellent soul, you know. Unfortunately, this has happened, and I know that we're all in a bad space because we're the ones left behind, you know. But to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And thank God that she's in a place right now where there's no more crying, there's no more suffering, there's no more pain. Do you know what I'm saying? And man, let me tell you, you know, when I look at the clips, and I just thank God that we have the opportunity to recapture on any time that we feel like it. We can recapture her character, her essence, her soul, you know, and we can go back and look at these clips and feel her vibe, you know, and she will definitely be missed. She will definitely be missed by many. I was able to, you know, be on the stage with her and, you know, have conversations and topic. And, you know, I'm just, my heart is heavy, you know, and I just want us all to be encouraged and let's not take each other for granted. Listen, you know, life is like a vapor. You see what I'm saying? Tomorrow's not promised to any of us, you know. So when we get in these mediums and we get in on these stages and we're speaking to each other, let's be mindful of how we conduct ourselves, how we treat each other. See, because you may see me today and I might not be here tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So always let's try to show each other love and compassion. You see, we don't always have to agree, you know, but love can still be there. So I just wanted to say that, and you know, my prayers go out to the family and those close family members who you know may be feeling very heavy at the moment. You know, so let's all keep them lifted up. And thank you for this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vaughn Bryant.
Thank you, Mr. Bryant. I want to give a quick shout out to 100 Watts, Well Runs Black, and Vaughn Eric. Um, you know, Vaughn, if you know, I know you were definitely close to QB. If you could just come up and share some words, that'd be great. Um, you know, and you know, until then, you know, M3, go ahead, man. I know you wanted to rock out and share, and then I'll share after that.
All right. And if Bowl TV, if you still here tuning in, please come up as well. I'm gonna just say this, okay? And this goes out for everyone. First and foremost, thank you everyone. Again in the chat and in the panel as well too. Thank you guys for coming up. Um, you know, you guys have been a blessing as well too for all of us. Without you support, you know, us, like there won't be no KR or anything like that. And also and always gonna be a forever in our memories with QB. You know, I am very grateful to really have the opportunity to and for all of us on the behalf of our team to be able to give QB her flowers while she was still alive. You know, um, especially at the time, not knowing that she had serious health conditions. I'm grateful that she chose us um, to be friends, to be family, to work with us, to use her voice and her knowledge and wisdom to give to the platform, to give to you guys. I appreciate you guys so much in the chat as well too for even giving back to her, showing her love and support and respect and honor, and allowing us to allow QB to let her legacy like live on. Um, you know, my message to even the people here, to Vaughn Bryant, to Miss McKinley, to Miss Gwen, Anya, peace of my mind, Miss Empty, everyone. While we're still alive, we gotta give each other our flowers. Because you never know when our time will be. Um, Lord willing, you know. Um, I hope that uh, God and whoever that's in control of the universe for some, I do pray that our life can still be in grace extended for many years to come. Um, I'm grateful for that, and I just want to say that although she is gone, like she still lives on in a part of us. So thank you for everybody for being patient and allowing us to speak. I want to get to find Eric because he just got up here, and
Yeah, move on,
uh,
Eric.
and Mr. Best, I know you want to rock out too, and Miss Gwen, like we'll definitely allow you to close out. Salute Von Eric.
Von Eric, what's going on, man? Anything else you want to share about QB?
Oh yeah, man. Blessings to everybody in the chat and everybody on the panel. Hold on, let me cut my TV off.
The driver's license was dusted for fingerprints. None were found.
Thank you. I'm sorry about that. Yes, I do like to share. I thought Miss QueBee was a beautiful woman with a beautiful soul, and she spoke with much wisdom and how she came up with things to talk about when she did a show. I thought she was phenomenal in that, how she came up with different topics to speak on and things like that. And she can handle her own, even though you could see that she was very intelligent and is able to handle whatever that came at her. I remember that time when we did have that show that I was asking, questions and things like that, and she started tearing up. Her soul was such beautiful; it hit me hard. I even text Bess. I know Bess remember. I was like, "Man, I'm sorry if I upset her and things like that." And he texted me back and said she was good, she was okay. So I could tell that you could see the spirit. Her soul was wonderful, and she had much wisdom within her soul, and she cared of what she did and how she went about life. You could tell she really cared within her soul. It wasn't no perpetrating. It wasn't that she just trying to be nice to impress people, but you could tell when she talked and how she carried herself that she was led by her spirit and she cared for people. And I think we should remember that. I know I will. And the words that she spoke, I will never forget. Uh, um, when I was on a panel with her and the things that she did, that will always be with me for the rest of my life. And I thank God I was able to meet her, talk with her, and gain wisdom and knowledge from her. And thank you for allowing me to speak.
Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you for coming up here, brother. Queen, was there something you wanted to share before I go?
Yeah, I just wanted to share really quickly to Miss Gwen. Thank you so much for coming up here and being a part of this. And I feel like you're making her even that much more real and intimate with us, who were able to have a connection with her. Thank you for sharing your sister's journey and just how impactful she was in her community. I think so many people get on these platforms and uh they fake the funk. And just her saying was her. Be intentional. And I feel like everything she did, every move she made, every eyelash she batted, every nail she filed, it was intentional. And she showed up despite what was going on. Her very best. She always put her best foot forward. And she inspired me actually to go back and get my master's offline. We talked about that. I am in the nonprofit world, so we had a big connection when we discussed the things we were doing in the community. And I just want to say thank you for even sharing that intimate part of your family with us. Strangers that you don't know, but how impactful your sister was to each and every one of us in her own way. So thank you. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for expressing everything you express.
Thank
And
you.
I wish your family the best.
Thank you.
May I also add something? Just she is my beautiful soror, beautiful member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and she's loved by so many sisters, and she's going to be missed forever. And Miss Queen, Happy New Year to everybody on the platform. And I know we came in with something that seems, it's a little bit hard for us to understand right now, but at least we have each other. So again, thank you all for this sister that you gave to us.
Yeah. Thank y'all for sharing. The last 2-3 days have been real hard, man. It just felt like this day would just not come. It felt like Monday was just, I was just telling them, I said, man, I just want Monday to come so we can do the service and we could just honor her. You know what I'm saying? We could just show her that love. Man. It's gonna be real different not having her around, and the thought of me quitting did come in my mind. It did. It really was on me hard. I really did want to quit, but I thought about her, and I could hear her, and I could hear her say, "Mr. Best, you better not quit. You better not quit. You better keep going. You know what I mean? You better keep going. I didn't do all this work for you to quit." So it's just like, man, I just wish I could just stream with her just one more time, man. Just stream with her just one more time. You know what I'm saying? And I'll never get that opportunity again, man. And that's what really hurts. You know what I mean? I'll never get the opportunity to stream with her again. Tuesday night will always be her night. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put together things for her, things in her, and, in honor of her memory to dedicate to her for Tuesday nights. You know what I'm saying? In honor of you, QB, I'm a stream right now. I'm gonna do what you want me to do right now. I'm gonna stream the way you want me to stream right now. So I know we haven't had any music playing. I know we haven't had none of that. But I know for you, I know you will want that. You know what I mean? So let me. I'm trying to find the music that we always use for our stream. I don't see it in here, so I'm gonna just use DJ Eddie King's music. Salute to DJ Eddie King. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. And I'm doing this because I know this is what you would want. You wouldn't want me to sit back here and I'll honor you with streaming. You know what I mean? We're showing you that love. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for being my partner in crime out here in the YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? Man, we have more than conversations. We had conversations. And those conversations, the topics that you came up with, that you allowed me to be a part of was phenomenal. A lot of people may look at Intellectual SoapBox and they think that it's me, or they're like, oh, Mr. Best, you're so cool or whatever. It's like, nah, man, like, you don't understand. It was QB. It was QB, man. It was QB. She did all the thumbnails. All I did was hit live. That was it. And I dropped some intro and outro music. You know what I mean? But she's the one that spearheaded my channel. She's the one that helped me develop my channel. You know what I mean? Develop our channel. It's always going to be our channel. It's not my channel. It's our channel. You know what I mean? And I'm always going to honor her, man. I'm always going to show her that love. I'm always going to represent for her. I'm going to definitely work on some things behind the scenes so that, next Tuesday I can be ready. You know what I mean? I'm going to get on there. I'm going to go live. And me and her going to be on again. It's going to be a little different, but we're going to be on again. We're going to be on again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to represent her. I'm going to represent us. I'm going to represent Conversations, Ladies Night, in the right way. With that being said, I'm going to have Big Rick speak. All right. Also, I think we got somebody else in the building as well. Okay. Piece of my mind came back. Okay. So we already have 10 people. Hold on. Piece of my mind. I'll let you up in a minute. But Big Rick, definitely, man, share your thoughts. And then Piece of my mind, I'll bring you back up in a second. I'm going to have Mrs. Henderson close us out. Go ahead, Big Ricks.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Shout out to everybody. Happy New Year.
Salute, Big Rick.
I just wanted to say, man, I'm just glad I had a chance to jump up on a few panels with her. We went, you know what I'm saying, and had some good conversation. It seems like some of the things I said she felt and agreed with. She definitely said some things that I for sure felt and agreed with. And she was just always a lady, man. She was always really positive. I can recall looking at our group chats, and every week she would always have her thumbnail ready, man. She was very professional, and I would always just hear that voice. And I'd be like, man. And then when I went and checked out her page, man, and just seen how she used to do her makeup tutorials, and she never came up on screen not looking the best she could. I mean, like you guys say, from the makeup, from the eyes matching the nails and whatever else she had going on, everything matched, man. She was a lady to the fullest, man. And like Princess K said, man, she was a really, really, really good soul, man. And it was hard to see that, man, she had went ahead and, left us, man. And I was really sad about it. I've been going through a lot of fucking things, man. And just to see that too with her and ending out the year like that, or starting the year, just whatever, it's rough, man. And I just want to tell y'all, man, just make sure you let your loved ones, your friends, man, let them know you love them and appreciate them, man. Like, you never know what's gonna happen, man. And we always have those, I wish I could have moments, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And I think the people know in their hearts, that we got love for them, you know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of rough, bro. So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I just wanted to speak my piece to QueBee. You know what I'm saying? She was dope. She's definitely gonna be missed. Well, I appreciate y'all doing this for her, man. That's love, man. That's all I can say, man.
Thank you, Big Rick. Thank you, bro. Let me say this before we close out with Mrs. Henderson. I was doing some shows recently called Holiday Healing, and those shows were dedicated to me trying to get back to QueBee and others. When I told her about it, and I'll read the message directly. I'll read it directly. She always thought about, others. She never thought about. She never thought about herself. She always put others first. And I received this on Friday, December 16th, 5:35 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hello. I'm sorry so late replying. I appreciate you for thinking of me, but I really don't need anything. I just want to get out of this hospital. Man, my friend, you definitely transcended beyond the hospital. And I want to say thank you for always thinking of others first. Thank you for always putting others first. Thank you for putting us first, because you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do it. You know what I mean? And like I said, your legacy, who you are, what you represented, Ladies Night, conversations, everything you've done in your hometown, everything you've done, for Arkansas, everything you've done beyond that, we will always treasure that, and we will always remember that. With that being said, I'm going to give Mrs. Henderson the solo. Ms. Henderson, please close us out. Everybody can stick around after, but we're going to close out with Mrs. Henderson and her having the last words.
Yeah, real quick. We do have 2 short videos, right? It just arrived, but yes, Ms. Henderson, please close us out, and I'll play the last 2 final videos.
Okay.
You want to play the video? You want to play the videos first, and then have her close out with the last words?
No, I can't right now because I have to. It's this uploading process. It's going to take some time.
Okay. All right, Ms. Henderson, go ahead. I'm sorry.
First of all, I want to say again, thank you. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. And there's a couple of things I want to share with you. First of all, KLEK is looking to video the memorial services. So I will make sure that, everybody is made aware of how to get the video. All right, because I know you guys are not going to be in Jonesboro. So that's the first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to really emphasize about my sister that was huge, and you said a lot of it too. One, she never complained. She never asked for anything. And she always thought of everybody else first, including family. When I tell you, and I really want you guys to hear me, to feel this. When I tell you my sister used everything she had available to her, she never ever stopped finding what was available to her. Her fingers, she couldn't talk, she could write. If she couldn't see, she could meditate. She used every single thing until there was nothing left to use. That meant her work was done. I want to share with you as well. I was in the room with her when she took her last breath, and she was as peaceful and as calm and as angelic as anyone could be. And I said, you used the last fingernail, my sister, because whatever was left, she used it. Please look at everything you have right in your own soul and use it. And not for yourself or for personal gain, but for others. Because what you will receive in return is beyond anything that I could ever describe. I saw the beauty and the gift of what my sister received from being able to give everything she had. It was not a struggle. I love you guys. Oh, and lastly, nobody, absolutely nobody in the whole wide world could wear black lipstick better than my sister, QB. Okay. I said, girl, you're going to make me kiss them lips all off your face in that black lipstick. And she cocked that head to the side, throw that nail up. Her work was done. She used every ounce that God had given her until there was no more left to use. And then she peacefully went home. God bless. And thank you for loving her. And more importantly, thank you for letting her love you.
Thank you for sharing her with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, everyone. So
Thank
video
you.
one
Thank you.
of two is uploaded. But thank you, Miss Gwen. That was very beautiful, and I will never forget this moment. Even though I hate that this, I wish it was something else. You know what I mean? But um, what throughout this experience, right? Um, what definitely had taught me was that, like, no matter how far people are, you may have never met this person in person. Like, you can still be moved, you can still be touched, and you can still create bonds, no matter what. So, with that being said, I'm gonna close it out with two videos. Thank you, DJ Eddie King, for coming through. Salutes to him, and let's go ahead and play this.
Sorry.
Yeah, ma'am.
I want to thank y'all for sharing that. And I have experienced some things, and because I'm a lighter shade, because now I have on bronzer, so I look dark. Anyway, but and this is not to say that my experience is like, oh, woe is me, because unfortunately, that is another conversation between, especially Black women that I've heard, is that light skin gives you privilege, and unfortunately, it does. But then that privilege comes with a price as well, and I'm going to get into that. And lighter skin is revered as more pretty as this. There's so many misconceptions, and we have fallen into this mindset of skin tone. And I'm going to give you a little background as to where it comes from. Everything has a start, and somehow it gets ingrained in our DNA, somehow in our mindset, and we subconsciously pass it on from generation to generation without realizing that we're doing that. And so, of course, y'all know I read a lot. And so I found an article that talks about when colonialism was on the rise. And this goes even way back before slavery. So the Europeans, of course, were going across every which way, trying to conquer everybody and everything. And so there were areas in Rwanda and the Congo where the ones that came through to colonize that area, started treating people differently, started, making them, beating them against each other. And so then that started this inward fighting conflict between the tribes and whatnot. Okay, then of course there was the trying to be nice about it, but intermingling of the ethnicities. We're just gonna say it like that. There was a reproduction, and so of course, the more you reproduce, the lighter, the lighter, the lighter. So anywho, sorry.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. There's one little message I'm gonna read, and then we're gonna officially close out. I think I messed up on the second video, but that's okay. Sorry about that. But this is a message from DJ Eddie King. He says, "Hey everyone, unfortunately, let me zoom in real quick." He says, "Hey everyone, unfortunately, my microphone is out of service, but I want to say condolences to the families of QB. She was a very wonderful and beautiful, intelligent woman. Always had wonderful, great advice to women and men across the world. She will be truly missed, and this really breaks my heart." So thank you, DJ Eddie King, for that thoughtful message. And definitely continue to get well soon as well too. Yeah, so with that being said, thank you to the Knowledge Relationships team for stepping up and coming through, helping us out with these videos. If it haven't been for you guys, we wouldn't really. I don't know how the service would have turned out, but thank you everybody for sharing, and thank you everyone for making this the best that we can.
Hold on, M3. Hold on. I just want to say one last thing.
Yeah.
QB, and honor you.
Sorry.
Yeah, ma'am.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Best. I'm sorry. That was an accident.
No, it's fine. And honor you. Give myself a solo. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna be intentional about. because it'll be wrong for me to close out and not tell you what we're going to be intentional about. You know, we're going to be intentional on making sure that we embody everything that you have shown us throughout all your time here. We're going to be intentional about truly appreciating life, appreciating love, and appreciating each other. We're going to be intentional about making sure we really put our best foot forward and that we let our light shine as you let yours shine with us. QB, we love you. You know what I mean? We always will allow your legacy to live on. With that being said, I'm gonna relieve the solo. In 3, close out.
All right, everyone. Let me go ahead and fade out the music. Actually, Mr. Best, if you could turn the music off real quick for me. All right.
I got you, sir. Yeah.
No problem. Thank you. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Knowledge and Relationships. Again, may QB's soul, continue to rest in the heavens and continue to do work for the Lord. Thank you, everyone, for making this the greatest experiences possible. If you can, just look, I don't care about the algorithm. That's not my intention. But if you can, just leave a comment. Leave a comment. Say something positive. Best wishes. So that way, when the family could check out this replay, they could see all the comments, the heartfelt love, and really feel moved. Please share this video. I know it's hard, but share it to anyone that you feel like that could be touched. With that being said, thank you so much. I'm gonna definitely close out, and everybody, Godspeed, Happy New Year's, and just be safe and enjoy yourselves. All right.
God bless.
God bless us. God bless you as well too, man. Thank you.
God bless. God bless. Thank you.
All right.
Much love, guys.
All right, everyone. If you want to stick in the back, feel free to, but I'm definitely about to close out. So, shout out to everyone. Peace.
Knowledge and relationships.